going on, everybody? Watchdog75 here again. Coming back to you another week. This week had me stressing. I had no idea what I was going to do this week. When I first started this channel, I thought, oh man, you know, I got so many ideas. I got ideas coming out the wazoo. Wazoo. Is that a real word? I don't know. Sounds like a real word. I've heard it a bunch. Well, I was driving to work yesterday. I was kind of late, and I had one of my coworkers texting me, asking me where I was, and I was saying I was on my way. And I was behind this lady. She must have been like 100 years old, because she was driving at like 5 miles an hour. The speed limit was 25 or 35, maybe. I don't know. I don't pay attention because I don't pay attention to the speed limit in that area. Well, she was driving like 5 miles an hour. Honestly, 5 miles an hour. And then it popped in my head, what better thing to do it on this week than a rant and rave about things that just get to you. Speaking about rants and raves, my first rant and rave, or my first pet peeve, or whatever you want to call it, it's bigger than a pet peeve, is, you know, those guys, that guy, that family, that whoever, whatever. If you don't know about them, push this little I right here and watch that video. That will tell you all about why that guy is number one on my list.
Zapatero, ¿qué opina usted del gobierno de Zapatero? Pues igual que yo. ¿Y qué opina usted? ¿Qué opina usted? ¿Qué opina usted del gobierno canario?
Number two on that list. Number two on that list has to be when you go to Walmart, because this just happened again today. When you go to Walmart and all the lines are full, and there's a one line that has one person in it, and they've got like 5 items on there, and you think, yes! Then you get in line and you realize it's a WIC. Now, I have nothing against WIC. I have nothing against people who get WIC, but I think they should have a dedicated line for just the WIC people. Number 3 has to be slow drivers. It seems like when you have nowhere to go, that everyone's driving really fast. Maybe you're the slow driver, but when you're late for work, like I was yesterday, you have to get somewhere. It seems like everybody's driving like 5 miles an hour. And you're like, come on, what are you, like 90 driving right now? Just go the speed limit at least. Something, anything. I might have to move that to number 2 and then the WIC one, because I don't deal with the WIC one so much. Maybe move that one on like number 4 or something. Sorry, I'm trying to do a few things before I go to work. Which is my pet peeve. Definitely number 3, because it seems like work gets in the way of my YouTube recording and all the other fun stuff I want to do. If you guys been watching my videos lately and been listening to my rant and rave about my computer that's going slow lately, that computer is finally, I'd say probably finally done. I mean, come on. It's a Mac PowerBook from like 1970. You know, I've been doing all of that on this. People ask me, seriously, you're doing all that on there? No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. That's like my old computer from way back in the day. I'm actually doing everything on this monstrous Dell XPS 1710. This thing is a beast. It probably weighs like 20 pounds. The battery is shot on it, so it has to be plugged in all day, every day. Just to give you kind of a side-by-side, this is the old one, and then that's the new one. Big difference. That thing died on me a long time ago. This thing is just starting to die on me now. I think I'm gonna have to take a hammer to this. That might be in my next video. Really? Who's gonna wipe with 2 sheets? What are you gonna do with that? Another pet peeve of mine is these big towers when they fall over in the wind. Well, somebody asked me to record here, and I did. Apparently, it's frowned upon by the security guard that is set there to keep everyone away from there. Because, yeah, he came out and had a talk with me. This one would have to go with 2 sheets of toilet paper. When you go somewhere and the toilet paper is so thin and the toilet paper roll is so tight that it just keeps falling apart as you're trying to pull it out. So you get like 1 or 2 sheets at a time. Now, autocorrect only works randomly. It doesn't work when you really want it to. It misspells the words. Just like up there, you're trying to spell well, and then it says we will. And then when you're trying to spell we will, it says well. And it never fails. What about these random light switches? Like, was it really that hard for the electrician to turn the lights on, notice it was backwards, go back and change the wiring, or just flip the switch around? I mean, come on, man. Then how about these wobbly toilet seats when you go to a public restroom? You know they're disgusting and you don't want to touch it. You don't even want to sit down on it, much less straighten the thing out. But you know if you don't, you're probably going to fall off, end up on the floor, which is even nastier than that toilet seat that you didn't want to touch to begin with. What about these paper towel dispensers? You have wet hands, they're thin paper towels, and as you try to pull it, they rip apart. And just like the toilet seat, you don't want to touch that disgusting handle on the side because you don't know what those people in there before you have done. And you contemplate just wiping your hands on your pants or walking out with wet hands. And then you also have to touch the disgusting door handle on the inside. I know there's a ton of other ones that get to people and they get to me, but I don't think we have that much time. You know, there's like a time limit and stuff that I got to deal with. But comment down below on things that maybe irritate you, or maybe something that I've overlooked. Just comment down below, let me know. Until then, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.